Before she was photographed on private yachts and red carpets beside the richest man on earth, Lauren Sanchez had already lived through enough drama to fill a Hollywood script. She's now preparing to say "I do" to Jeff Bezos in what's expected to be one of the most lavish weddings of the year, but her journey to the billionaire's side is far from a fairy tale. In fact, it's been messy, headline-making, and full of jaw-dropping twists that most people never saw coming. From NFL players and A-list actors to Hollywood power brokers, Lauren's love life has always made waves. But few knew just how tangled and controversial her romantic past really was until her relationship with Bezos went public. Suddenly, the former TV anchor's name exploded across tabloids, not just because of who she was with, but because of how it all began. Bitter breakups, cheating scandals, 3 failed engagements, and a marriage that imploded under the spotlight. Lauren's path to the altar hasn't been a straight line. It's been a roller coaster. So how did a former journalist from Albuquerque end up engaged to the founder of Amazon? What happened in the years leading up to the affair that shook up 2 marriages and made global headlines? And what do her exes really think about her now? Let's rewind the story and take a closer look at Lauren Sanchez's chaotic, controversial, and undeniably fascinating relationship history, the part no one talks about, but everyone's curious to know. Before the billionaire yachts and red carpet galas, Lauren Sanchez found herself in the arms of NFL wide receiver Anthony Miller. The two met in 1996 at the Super Bowl. He was playing for the Denver Broncos. She was an up-and-coming TV reporter. Their chemistry sparked quickly, and within months, they were inseparable. The relationship lasted 4 years, with an engagement that stretched on for nearly half of that. But behind the glamour, things were far from perfect. In a 2019 interview, Miller dropped a bombshell, claiming Lauren had been unfaithful. He said he discovered the truth by reading her diary and later learned even more after they broke up. He didn't hold back, accusing her of being cheap and difficult to trust. Lauren's camp, however, painted a different picture, calling Miller an opportunist who twisted the story decades later, right when her affair with Bezos hit the headlines. But that was just the beginning. After her breakup with Anthony Miller, Lauren didn't stay single for long. By the early 2000s, she was romantically linked to NBA star Derek Fisher, a key player for the LA Lakers during their championship runs. Their relationship wasn't as public as her others, but insiders say it was a passionate, on-and-off romance that fizzled just as quickly as it started. While the timeline remains blurry, sources close to Lauren claimed she and Fisher dated shortly after things soured with Miller. The pair were spotted together at industry events, but never confirmed their relationship publicly. And just as suddenly as it started, it was over, replaced by a new romance that would once again grab headlines. It was during this period that Lauren reportedly began dating actor Henry Simmons. And this time, things escalated quickly, leading to yet another engagement that wouldn't last. Before her relationship with actor Henry Simmons, Lauren Sanchez's love life took a passionate turn with NFL star Tony Gonzalez. Their romance was intense and fast-paced, and in 2001, they welcomed a son together, Nico Gonzalez. However, the joys of new parenthood weren't enough to hold the relationship together. By 2002, the couple had split, and the breakup was far from quiet. Rumors of infidelity surfaced from both sides, feeding tabloid headlines and further complicating Lauren's already dramatic personal life. But what seemed like a messy ending eventually evolved into something far more surprising: a solid, lasting friendship. Today, Lauren and Tony are admired for their co-parenting dynamic. She's even described him as one of her best friends. His wife, October Gonzalez, shares such a close bond with Lauren that she joined her in Paris for her bachelorette celebration. From scandal to family yacht trips with Jeff Bezos, this chapter of Lauren's story is a testament to how even the rockiest breakups can lead to real harmony. After parting ways with Tony Gonzalez, Lauren Sanchez stepped into the Hollywood spotlight again, this time on the arm of actor Henry Simmons. Known for his role as Detective Baldwin Jones on NYPD Blue, Henry wasn't just another boyfriend. He was fiancé number 3. The two reportedly moved in together and were seen at red carpet events throughout 2002, often looking inseparable. Industry insiders claimed they were deeply in love and headed toward marriage. But just like her previous engagements, this one didn't stick. By April 2003, they made their final public appearance together at a Lakers game. Not long after, the engagement was quietly called off, and rumors swirled that Lauren had already set her sights on someone else, Hollywood power agent Patrick Whitesell. Henry eventually moved on and married actress Sophina Brown in 2010. As for Lauren, She was about to enter the most high-profile chapter of her romantic life yet. By 2005, Lauren Sanchez had traded red carpet romances for real Hollywood power. She married Patrick Whitesell, a top talent agent and co-founder of the entertainment giant Endeavor. With clients like Matt Damon, Hugh Jackman, and Ben Affleck, Patrick was one of the most influential people in the industry. And for a while, he and Lauren seemed like the ultimate LA power couple. They had 2 children together, a son and a daughter, and spent over a decade living a seemingly picture-perfect life. But behind the polished image, cracks were forming. Whispers of tension surfaced, and by early 2019, the marriage exploded into public view, for all the wrong reasons. That's when the National Enquirer dropped a bombshell. Lauren had been having an affair with none other than Jeff Bezos. Suddenly, her marriage, her reputation, and her private messages were splashed across front pages worldwide. And Patrick, he quietly filed for divorce, walked away, and later remarried. But for Lauren, the media storm had only just begun. It was the scandal that shook both Silicon Valley and Hollywood. In early 2019, the world found out that Lauren Sanchez had been secretly involved with Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, while both were still married. The National Enquirer's exposé wasn't subtle. It revealed an 8-month affair packed with covert meetups, racy text messages, and luxury getaways aboard private jets and million-dollar estates. The report claimed Bezos had whisked Lauren away to 5-star hideouts across 5 states, even describing their so-called love nests in excruciating detail. And when Bezos launched a private investigation to find out how the leaks happened, the story got even messier. He publicly accused the Enquirer of blackmail, refusing to be silenced, even if it meant releasing personal messages himself. In the aftermath, both Lauren and Jeff finalized their divorces. Her image was scorched, his was questioned, but neither backed down. Instead, they doubled down on each other. 4 years later, Bezos proposed with a $2.5 million diamond ring, and now they're planning the wedding of the year. And there you have it, Lauren Sanchez's journey through high-profile romances, tabloid scandals, and unexpected friendships. From NFL stars to Hollywood agents, and a scandal that rocked 2 marriages, her love life has been anything but ordinary. Every relationship brought more headlines, more drama, and somehow, even more attention. But despite the chaos, Lauren has navigated her way into one of the most powerful circles in the world. And now, as she prepares to marry Jeff Bezos in a lavish Venetian ceremony, one question remains. Has Lauren finally found her forever? Or is this just the next chapter in an already wild story? We'll be watching to find out. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is next for Lauren Sanchez? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.